Hi everyone, this is Anjanette from AJ's Personal Touch. Um, sorry, my little cat, girl cat Kahlua is crying. She's been doing that a lot lately. I'll be explaining that here in a minute. But hi again, I'm Anjanette from AJ's Personal Touch. Welcome to those who have never been here before, and welcome back to those who are a continued subscriber. I noticed I'm recently up to 84 subscribers, so yay! Trying to figure out a giveaway for when I hit the 100 mark. So we'll see what happens. Sorry I haven't been on, and I don't know when the last one was that I taped. I was getting ready to tape. I had gotten some orders in. I've gotten a couple orders to make for Christmas, which has me excited. The one I went ahead and started, but I'm going to show you the yarn today. I'm going to show you all the yarn that I got to make the orders with that I'm making. Plus other yarn that I got that finally came in from Knitcrate. Show you my one work in progress right now. I have more than that, the one I'm working on, because it's an order. So orders come first now. Everything else I have to hold off. But I guess I could show you some progress that I've made on. I have made some progress on the baby blanket that I've shown before, and I've made some progress on my husband's sweater. All you've ever seen is the waistband that I was working on. I promised myself to make a little bit of progress on both of them before I got started with orders, and that's what I did. And then all heck broke loose in our house. So start off by showing you those, which I didn't pull them up because I didn't think I was going to be showing them, but they're right here next to me. Forgive me for my look. I'm not feeling the best, and it's coming through very well on how I look. It's just with everything going on, it's taking a toll on me, and today I'm starting to feel a little sick, and so it's taken a toll on me, health right now as well. So here is the baby blanket, which I had gotten done with all of pink, which I think I'd shown you guys before, but I can't remember. I mean, I've still been working on the pink the last time I showed it. So if I was, I'm done with all the pink part. Now I'm starting to work on the border, and the border is a big border. It comes out, I don't know, probably about a good 4 inches or so. And I thought it was going to be just easy, but it's got these cables that I had to make, which it took me a while to figure out how to do this pattern, but I've got 2 rows. Well, I guess that's 1 round done now on the border. And the next round has double crochets in it. I know that this border comes up again in it. So some of them are going to be fairly simple to do. And then when I get back to doing the cabled one again, it's going to be not as simple. I do have all my ends woven in, but I have one right now that I see. I was trying to poke out, even though it's in there securely. When I get them in nice and secure, and then you have just a teeny tiny little piece that wants to poke out, because very meticulous on my weaving in ends, and especially since I've learned a new way to do it. From one of the designers that I'm in her club that you pay for every month, and you can get her patterns, you can get her tips and tricks, and all that. And I took a color changing course from her, and in that she teaches how she weaves in her ends. I'm not going to tell you guys how that is because it's hers and it's her teaching, and it's part of her package that you pay for. So I wouldn't want to does that YouTube land when has it in her course. Here is my husband's sweater. I was so excited, so excited. Hook hanging from there. Thought I put guess I didn't. I'm going to do that right now while I'm thinking about it. I have these markers right here. Hang different stitch markers from each bag that I'm working on, so I have one or have them in a bag. But since I don't have a bag for every project bag that I have, hanging it from some of them, like this has different. I like to use the nice metal ones to mark off my places in the pattern itself. I really like the plastic ones to hold the yarn so it doesn't unravel. And then also if I need like a lot of them, like every 10 stitches or so, I will use those all the time in a different color than what the color of the yarn is so that I can see them easier. But here we go. I am a couple rows up from the waistband and I am so excited, and it's made with a stitch that I love. So I believe the name, well, she calls it the linen stitch, but I think that might be the same as the moss stitch. There we go. Since this got done, I'm hopeful to have this done for this Christmas, since I've already gotten that far up. And I'm just making a large. It's not like I'm making one the same size that I would make for myself. But we'll see when I get to the arms and the sleeves. Once I get past the part that I'm working on right now, which is supposed to go to like 17 inches, I think. And then you start the chest plate and things. And this one's going to be buttoned up at the top and the collar and that. So we'll see how quickly it goes. But I will definitely show you guys. And I'll show you this one, which I'm starting as a, that is a gift that I'm making for somebody. It's an order that I got. And I will show you that after I show you the yarn, which I will show you the yarn right now. This yarn came from Lovecraft. She wanted a black sparkly yarn. And I found at a decent price, which I was surprised. I was having a hard time finding black sparkle yarn in a DK weight. From like Joann's and Michael's and that. So I went to Lovecraft and I looked there. Actually, I think I Googled black sparkle yarn DK weight, and that was one of them that pulled up, and I ended up with James C. Brett Twinkle. Now, as of about a couple weeks ago, I thought I would have told you that I've never used JC Brett yarn before, but I actually have some in one of my tubs that I have of yarn that I got, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago. I know it was when my daughter, who is now 24, when she was younger. So anywhere from 10 to 20 years ago. I don't know where I bought it. I want to say that I got it from another craft store that we used to have around here. It was a landscaping and craft store, which now the name is escaping me. They had all different kinds of yarn. They had all kinds of lower end, and I didn't realize they had some higher end yarns too, so I may have gotten it from there, or it may have been when I went to a local yarn shop that is no longer here because the bigger stores have basically made most of it close. So there's a chance that, yeah, I may have gotten it from Erica's, which was a common craft store here from when I was little. And the woman just got this one closed because she got retirement age and she was ready to move and retire. So, but I got 3 of these for the order. I'm making 2 infinity scarves, and each one takes about a skein and a half. So now I will show you how much I've got done. I had twice as much of this done on this scarf, and then I realized that I had read the directions wrong on one of the rows. It's a 2-row repeat. And I had one of the rows wrong, and I had it wrong throughout the whole entire thing. So it looked consistent, and I was like, well, that's great. And I either make the next one the same way that I made this one, because I'm making 2 of the exact same thing for this order, or I go back and I do it right. So I decided to go back and do it right. This is the Icicle Infinity Scarf by Desert Bloom. Desert Bloom Designs, I think is her name. It's really pretty. She shows it in ice blue with sparkles. I think the yarn should show the sparkly. But yeah, it's a nice lacy pattern. It works up fairly quickly. She just said to use 100 grams, which is 1 skein. But without knowing the exact yardage that she used, because she didn't put that on there, it's one of the things that I look for as a tech editor to make sure is in the patterns that I edit. Without knowing the yardage, she just said any DK weight at 100 grams. Well, DK weights are all, can be made different, and the yardage can be different lengths. So you want to make sure that you have the right yardage to make it long enough. So, yeah, I decided that 1.5 should be enough, and that's why I went that route. And if not, I mean, it'll be a little bit longer. It'll still be nice. She wants them to be able to drape it. She doesn't want it as a to be worn outside in the winter for warmth. She wants it more as a fashion scarf to wear over a nice top, or something. So, yeah, she wants it to be nice and drapey and have enough times to be able to, twist it around in the different layers. So now, I didn't give you the specs on this yarn. I am so sorry. I'm really out of it. And this is James C. Brett Twinkle Fashion DK, 96% acrylic, 4% polyester, machine washable. Looks like it's got an X through the dryer, so that would tell me to dry flat. 300 meters, 328 yards per ball, and it takes a 3.54, 3 5/4 millimeter knitting needle, and it doesn't say on the crochet. Okay, I am back. If you even noticed a difference, I had to go on pause for a minute because my husband came home and we were putting some things away. Anyway, I'm going to show you the yarn from the next order that I'm going to do. I'm going to be making a couple hats and a dog coat to match it. And so this order came from We Crochet, and I'm using City Tweed yarn. And there it is right there in DK weight for the hats. And this one is called Snowshoe. And then the other color for the hat that I'm making out here it is. This is a gorgeous green, and it is called, if I remember right, it's Toad. Yes. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I just love marled yarn. Isn't that just, oh, I just love that. Tweed, marled, however you call it. And these are 123 yards per 50 grams. These labels in here. Like I said, it's DK weight, 55% merino wool, 25% superfine alpaca, and 20% Donegal tweed. It's hand wash, dry flat. It takes a number 5 to 7 knitting needle or a 7/J crochet hook. It's kind of big to me, but there's that. And then for the dog sweater, she wanted it to match, so I got the City Tweed in the worsted weight. And I have Toad, and this is supposed to be Snowshoe. I did put the order in wrong, so I have the snowshoe coming. It should be here any day. But there's that. And the only specs that are different is that this is a worsted weight, and it's 164 yards per 100 grams. This takes 4 to 4.75. Oh, that's stitches. 7 to 9 knitting needle and a J through K crochet hook. So look at this again. I think I did the crochet hook wrong. No, a 7 through, oh, they're talking about 7, like the 4.5 millimeters, I'm sure is what they mean by that. A 7 through I, so anything between for the DK weight. And that was my whole order, all the different donuts of those that I got from We Crochet. Now, I will show you the next one when it comes, because I did get some dishy yarn, because it was during the Halloween sale. So I'm making some kitchen stuff for some people for Christmas. And yeah, so I got some of the dishy yarn and some purples, I think. I'll show you them when I get them. And I'll show you what the bigger one looks like in the snowshoe. So I do have yarn to make a really nice hat for somebody for Christmas or whatever I decide to use it for now. The next thing I want to show you is my order that I got from Knitcrate. Now it came messed up. The original bag it came in, this one there, the ones that they can resource and recycle, was split. And it was put in this. I don't know if that was done before or after they sent the order from their warehouse, but whoever put it in this bag, the really nice hanks, because I have a mystery bag here, which is not the really nice yarn that they sell. But the really nice yarn that I bought was caught up in the glue. I got Udding Wool's Mellow. And I've got 2 of Mimosa and 2 of Cordial, which is a pretty blue color. I'm not going to show these up close. Almost every one of these skeins has something wrong with it. Some have glue in them. Some have where the yarn has been split really bad. I don't want to show you all that. But I did not call, because you can't call their customer service. I did email their customer service. I know people have issues when it comes to Knitcrate's customer service, because I've had them in the past myself. I have had where I either get a response back right away within a day or two, or where I don't hear back from them at all. And I think when I don't hear back from them, because it's usually a reply to when they've originally responded back to me, I think they just figure we've already replied to you. Although sometimes they ask because they want me to respond back. They have a question for me to answer. Those tend to get lost. But when it's something where I have an issue and I message them right away, like this, I got a message back the next day that says, we are shipping out your yarn. The other issue that was in it was in this mystery bag. One of the things I got was homespun. And there's cut yarn. And these are not the ends and the beginnings, because it's the end part is actually wrapped around on the inside of the label. I did check. I know sometimes they'll come like that when it's the beginning and the end, and you got to pull it all the way out the other end. Um, it's not like that. It is a pretty color. It's ocean. I think I've gotten it from them before. So they are resending me the hanks of the Mellow, the Knitcrate yarn. They told me that hopefully I can just tie that together. The other thing that happened is I only got 3 things in here instead of 4. The other thing I got was Bernat Super Value, which I've gotten before. The same color So this is in a previous video. Let me see. 7 ounces, 197 grams, 426 yards, 389 meters. Then I got a sugar and cream, and this is in what's this color? Guacamole, and I'm looking for all the specs. 2 ounces, 56.7 grams. It's worsted, 95 yards, 86 meters. You go into all the crochet hooks and the knitting. And that right now I'm having a hard time reading it. The print is so small. Almost everybody's used that kind. And this is 6 ounces. The homespun, I forgot to say, 170 grams, 185 yards per 169 meters. And this is a size 5. Now, what they told me, I told you they said that hopefully I could just tie the ends together and keep going, or however I would do a color change. My biggest thing was that I didn't get all of the yarn I was supposed to get in there, because I already knew I could do that. So what they did was, if you are a subscriber to their box, you get points, you get credits. And what they did was give me enough credits to cover $10, which is how much the mystery bag was. So I can either order another mystery bag, or I can use it towards another, I want to get another subscription box, or if I want to, I think you can use it towards the orders. But I can't remember if they started doing that. For a while you couldn't, and then for a while you could, and I don't know what it is right now, because they already discount the Hanks so much, if you remember, and all of their supplies so much, that if you make an order later, they don't usually give you that off on it. They have changed, because they just changed the rewards program not too long ago. So anyway, they gave me the $10 back. I can get another mystery bag if I want to, however I want to use it. That was that. Now, to explain to you why I'm so out of it, and I'm having such a hard time just grasping everything today. First of all, I ate something earlier and put bananas in it. They're a little too ripe. And with me and my issues that I have, that makes me sick, and it makes me shake a little bit, and it makes me off. So I'm dealing with that right now. Plus, as you heard, Lua, my baby, was crying when I first got on here. She does it sometimes when I talk to somebody on webcam. Something, she's not getting my full attention. But right now, our other cat, Halford, is in the vet hospital, and he's been there since Saturday. And he's been going up and down in his progress. We were very hopeful, and then his counts that were supposed to be lower got really high, and then we were not as hopeful, and now he's taken another turn for the better. So we are hopeful again, and continuing to pray every day that he comes back home, because he is a very, very beloved member of the family. And since the day he left, my baby, Kula, Halper's my husband's baby, and Kula is my baby, although they're both each of our babies. She's been crying and walking through the house looking for him. So that's what's been going on here, and that is why I have not been on making videos, because I just haven't been in the mood to really do it. But this came in today, and this is my October Knitcrate. So I wanted to open it with you guys, see what yarn I got, because I have no idea. Have a nice little surprise and open it in front with you guys to see what it is. So I haven't opened it yet like I normally cut things open to have them ready. Everything else was. See, when I tried to cut across like that on the other knit crate, all the yarn was stuck in there, and I had a I'm getting it open. Ooh, this is pretty. Got the orange. This is called Lana Tweety Sheep. It's 90% wool, 10% Donegal nips. It's an Aran weight. This is the first non-alpaca yarn they have sent sometime last year, if I remember right, because of how they've been having such a hard time getting yarn. They went to just one place, one mill to get their yarn instead of going between mills like they used to. This is really cool. It's nice to have just the wool, and I mean, I like alpaca yarn, but I know there's some people who are allergic to it and who have been waiting to get something different. So it's nice to get something different. Plus, with the tweed, this is the first time since I have been a part of Knitcrate, which is now it is 2 years now. Yeah, it has to be 2 years now. I started, no, it would have been 2019 if it's 2 years now. I'm trying to use my brain. My brain doesn't want to work. For some reason, I was thinking I didn't start till 2020, but I had started before the whole mess of COVID. So it must have been around like August of 2019. So I know that I've gotten two like Christmas ones already. And I know that I've gotten two Halloween ones already. I've known that I've gotten October twice. This is my third October. So yeah, it's been around 2 years. And this one's called Pumpkin Spiced Everything. And I could have made a really nice pumpkin for my daughter out of this, except for I can't use any of my Knitcrate yarn for my daughter, unless it's from the mystery bags, because we've been over this before. She's vegan, and I can't use anything that comes from an animal with her. The other colors that I could have gotten was there was a really pretty purple tweed, and then there was the green tweed. And then those were the sock yarns from the sock crate. So cool. And the crochet, it looks like, is an Autumn Cables cowl. So I will have to look at that. I was kind of hoping the purple, but I have so much purple already. This orange is really pretty. I didn't know what I would do with the green if I got it, so I was hoping it would be either the orange or the purple. So, okay, it was one of the two I was hoping for. Since we can't pick out our own now, you have to go by whatever they send. You never know what you're going to get. Oh, and this is kind of cool. This is a little notepad. The extra that they sent is a little notepad, and it says Knitcrate. It's my project ingredients. And then it's got little check marks there, and you can write down what you need for each project that you're doing to make sure you have everything. And then you can just take it and put it in each project bag with each project so you know what's in there. And if you're missing something, you know what you need. I like that. It's really cool. So that's it. That's everything. That's my update. That's all the yarn. My link for Knitcrate will be below if you've never tried Knitcrate. Have an affiliate link. I believe it gives you money off. I can't remember what it does. They change things all the time so much. I don't remember what it does anymore. It used to be that you could get a crate, I think, for $5. When I first started, that's what I used somebody's link, and that's what I did. Now I think it gives you a percentage off, maybe. I'm positive. I have 3 affiliate links now. I have the Knitcrate one, I have a Furls one, and I have We Crochet. And I think it's We Crochet. Yeah, I think it's We Crochet. And they're there if you guys need them. If you want to get something off because I think each one gives you some kind of discount. Um, it's my main reason for having them. Also, because you all know I'm disabled and I'm trying to make money however I can to help with my family. So the little bit that I would get from it would be greatly, appreciated. But if you don't want to use an affiliate link, don't. They're basically reasoning behind affiliate links are so that affiliates can help advertise for the company and then they don't have to spend as much on advertising dollars and it helps keep costs lower. So, um, so yeah, it helps the company, it helps the person who's an affiliate, and it also most of the time, 9 out of 10 times, it helps those of you who use the link because there is a percentage off, but that is not always the case. Um, and I can't remember which is which because they all keep changing on me, so I can't remember. I need to look at that, but my brain is in 10 different directions right now and not really on affiliate link. And also, as hopefully you know this by now, um, I'm always going to tell you the truth, what I think of the yarns, what I think of their customer service, like I did with Knitcrate earlier. Um, I don't like when they don't write me back when I have written them about something and then they ask me a question and I write them back and then I hear nothing back. Or if there's still an issue and I write them back and then they don't write back. Lots of times I have to start it as a brand new email or they don't look at it. And then sometimes they still tuck it away and it may take me a month before I hear anything back. When I have a brand new issue, I usually hear back within a day or two. And the 2 times that I have had issues with um, yarn being damaged or not in the bag, the first time it was yarn not being in the bag. I believe that was on a previous video as well. They sent me the yarn that I needed, and plus they had me keep what I already had. So I ended up with more yarn than what I needed for the project. And then this time, they're not asking for this yarn back. I don't know if I can use it. I need to see what I can salvage. I'm sure at least half of each ink is salvageable, if not a little bit more. So, of course, I'm not going to just toss it out. And then they're replacing it. So they have taken care of me each time that I've had a big issue. So that is a good thing. But when it comes to smaller issues that I've had with my reward points and the way they do it now, sometimes it's easy to accidentally click on they use your reward points and you don't mean to. And then you can use either $5 or $10. That's how the tier goes. And you can only, with Knitcrate, you can only use one coupon code at a time. So I don't ever want to use the $5. I always work up to $10. So each time I've accidentally gotten a $5 one, they have in time gotten rid of that code and gave me my points back so that I could use it in the way that was best for me. But it was just an easy accidental click and boom, a coupon was created. And I was like, I didn't want it. Why don't you have are you sure, that you want this? Or like most people do when it comes to using things like reward points. And there we go. That's how I am on their, I'm 50-50 on their customer service. But I do know when it has come to a big thing like messed up yarn, they have taken care of it, right away. I hope you guys are all doing great. I hope you had a wonderful Halloween. And that you get ready for a great Thanksgiving. And I will be back with you soon and hopefully with good news. I will talk to you later. Bye. Oh, I almost forgot. Remember that, see, my brain is killing me, and I say this at the end of every video. Remember that you matter. That no matter how you're feeling, how down and out you may feel, that there's somebody out there that you matter to. Maybe not even somebody, but something like a cat or a dog. But you matter. And remember that all of you matter to me. And I'm always here for all of you. And go give a hug or a smile to somebody today. Just, pass it on. And remember that you're also very beautiful. And I will talk to you later. Bye.